And it is time now for the lightning round, which is brought to you by Turner Construction. Turner Construction is building for the future. And in fact, if you go by 78th and Dodge right now in the Beverly Hills Plaza, you'll notice the end cap bay is being renovated. Jerry Ryan used to be there before they moved a few bays to the west a while back. And that is going to be a Chase Bank branch. And if you go by there, you see Turner Construction all over the place. They're doing that build out for that Chase Bank branch. And then they do big projects too. In fact, my father-in-law is in town, and last night we were driving somewhere and I said, oh, hey, do you want to go see all these data centers that we have under construction? And so I took him down to Highway 50 and we drove by the massive Sarpy County data center that Turner is working on. They're the general contractor for that project. And he, like everyone else I've shown that project to, was just blown away by the scope and the magnitude. So cool stuff. And we appreciate Turner Construction bringing you the lightning round here each and every week. So first up on the docket, we have Kopp's Pizza, the old location, the original location on 72nd Street near Nebraska Furniture Mart has closed. And instead, Kopp's has opened up a new west location in a former Applebee's store at 180th and Center. That's now open, and the menu has expanded. I beg your pardon?
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, they got that going pretty quickly, didn't they? Mm-hmm. So anyway, the menu has expanded, and they're serving a lot more there than they just used to. And then next up, Pepper Jack's. 144th and Interstate 80 is under construction.
That must be right next to where I sold that land for that Scooters.
Yeah, there's a Scooters right there.
It's the same piece of land, and we split it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's coming along. It's got the walls up. It's going to be one of those new freestanding drive-through Pepper Jack's locations. And I understand there might be another Pepper Jack's going up on 204th. Somewhere up, like maybe north of Maple or something.
Yeah, we need more Pepper Jack.
Pepper Jack Grill. And then last week we reported on one in Gretna that was under construction. So Hy-Vee has a relatively new concept called Dollar Fresh Market. And this concept had been centered on small towns primarily, but yesterday the Hy-Vee drugstore in Florence, suburban Florence, North Omaha, has converted to one of these Dollar Fresh stores. 18,000 feet. They tend to focus more on value and it's more of a price play. And this is the first Hy-Vee Dollar Fresh store to exist anywhere in a metropolitan area. And so it'll be interesting to see if they decide to do more of those in larger cities, depending on how this one in the Florence neighborhood goes. So, what else? Red Anchor Seafood is planning a soft grand opening at Metro Crossing in Council Bluffs, going into a former barbecue restaurant. It is Cajun-inspired cuisine.
Yeah.
The soft grand opening July 21st. Trenton, I think you and I need to head over there. When you look at...
I think we need an invitation if you're listening out there.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But if you look at the picture of it, they've got little statues of crabs and lobster on the outside, so it's got to be good.
I still got to get over to the Inner Rail and go to Reagan Seafood.
Yes, and you're taking me with you.
Totally.
I mean, that's what you promised on the show last week, so we need to go over. Oh, maybe I should go by myself then. All right, Sicky's Garage and Brew Burgers.
That was a focus group that came up with that name.
Sicky's. I wonder if it's some guy's last name.
It is.
Sicky's. Okay. Well, they are going into the former Joe's Crab Shack building at the Westroads. Renovations are in full force. If you've been by there lately, they're changing it like crazy, and they're actively hiring. So Sicky's Garage it's called Sicky's Garage Burgers and Brews. That's the actual name. And they are actively hiring right now. This is a place out of Fargo, North Dakota. They do have a location in Bellevue. It's on Cornhusker Road, a little bit east of the Kennedy. And then they have locations, South Dakota and a couple other random states here and there. So they're really growing and getting quite a bit bigger.
I really like Upset Stomach Cafe. Delicious.
The irritable bowel syndrome cafe.
Yeah.
No, they're not called that. They're just called Sickies. But even though it's called Sickies, it's from what I hear, a pretty good place. And the Baking Flamingos is opening near 168th and Harrison, a home-based bakery business getting into a bricks and mortar spot. If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.